Is Christmas a very happy time for people with ASD? Is the way we run the society from a neurotypical perspective making Christmas more difficult and stressful for certain type of neurodiversity? Is there a way that we can adapt and celebrate in a better way? Welcome to ASD is Ability. I'm Joan Torrens, your host, and this is a podcast about ASD, Autism Spectrum Disorder, and sharing my experiences to provide a perspective for anyone who has a neurodiversity, and for those that are interested in knowing how people with ASD think about the way of living in this world. Today I'm covering Christmas, as it is the celebration we have this week, and how, based on my personal experience, having ASD saw that way. Let's have a look and share with you. I grew up in a wine family business, and Christmas and the running up to Christmas was a very busy part of the year. At house, which was above the cellar, the wine cellar, it was packed with hampers, boxes, and all sorts of merchandise for Christmas. It was so busy that even on the stairs to go to the different floors, there were things and items. That period of time was difficult for me having ASD. Back then, I didn't know I had ASD, so it was really a conflicting time for me personally. The reason for it is because as a person with ASD, I like order, I like structure, and I like things to be very tidy. So living that period of time when there was a lot of items everywhere and could not be categorized easily because it was so busy. Kind of deliveries, more packaging, and piling up on different places made it very difficult for me. To the point that later on, when I was not in the family business and I moved to the UK, Christmas was not a time that I was looking forward to. I had in the back of my mind that tense relationship with the celebration that for me was I just want to go through that time of the year with the minimal interaction possible. And things change once I had children, and also once I realized that what I experienced before was a result of my neurodiversity and how I was reading the reality around me. From then, I felt much better. And now I can celebrate Christmas, and I can structure the way it's going to work. I can get a plan, having an advent calendar, putting the decorations in the right place, getting the things to move around with the order that goes with my neurodiversity. That makes such a difference. My key takes from this are the following. If you feel stress or you feel in conflict with the Christmas celebration, it's essential that you find the reason for it. That could be your point of view, it could be that you don't like the celebration itself, you could feel that it's too commercial, whatever it is. If by being curious about it, you find that actually the reason for it is because you have a neurodiversity that clashes with the way that is structured around you, then it's a great opportunity to discover that and see how you can mold and change that. If you feel like then you want to celebrate it, find a way that you can do it aligned with your way of thinking. You have ADHD and then you feel like there's so many things going on. Just get a bit of a plan, get a bit of a structure, and keep energized and excited. If you have ASD, like in my case, and you need to have a bit more kind of structure around it. We cannot have so many Christmas songs that we don't know where it's coming from. Just find that way. And just then embrace it in a way that you can celebrate. There are 3 ways that you can approach these to make it better. First of all, understand yourself. If the reason for the conflict is because you have a neurodiversity, understand how you think and how you can go forward with that neurodiversity for celebration of Christmas. Second, how can you adapt what you do to make it feel better? For instance, as someone with ASD, sometimes I'm very, very affected by the sounds and the music and all that. So I use noise cancelling headphones around me. And that way, it doesn't affect me. When I'm at home and I want to play the Christmas songs, I just go to my playlist and I play the Christmas songs I want to listen at the right volume and the right selection I'm looking for at the right time. So I'm controlling that environment. If you have a different neurodiversity and you want to run it in a different way, find the way that works for you. And the third one is to feel excited about how you want to run it. We do things because it has a meaning for us. If Christmas is not something that is going to resonate for you, once you have identified that, well, in that case, don't celebrate much. Maybe there's another celebration that you want to do, or there's something else that is going to work for you. And by doing that, you're going to get a better outcome of that time, and it's going to feel less stressful. Today we have covered Christmas, how events happen around us, and ways that we can celebrate better once we know about our neurodiversity. It's essential to understand there are factors in the society that is going to be around us. In the case of Christmas, the lights, the noise, the commercials, the music everywhere, and how we can just find a way to go through that without feeling there's a pressure on us. And then when it comes to your own terms on how you want to celebrate because you want to be energized, how you create the right environment, how you understand yourself, how you plan, and how you do it. By doing that, you're going to make the most out of Christmas. Thank you for listening to this episode of ASD Disability. If you like what we discussed today and you like the angle and you want to leave some comments, please do. You can direct message, or in some of the platforms you can add comments. That will be very helpful for me as I shape going forward this podcast. In the next episode, I will continue looking at how ASD shapes my life and how I see neurodiversity bring a lot of richness to our everyday life. Until then, keep well. Listen, subscribe if you haven't, and share with people that might benefit from this podcast, and just make the most of your time. See you then. Take care.